I'm gonna make a YouTube video. That's what I'm doing right now. So, I have a dishwasher that's leaking, or it was leaking. Maybe it still is. I guess we'll find out. I have a Frigidaire. Oh God, it's a LF. There we go. LFID 2426 TF1A washer. So we've been having leaks coming out the front, bottom of it for a little bit. So of course everything online says, well, it's your door seals, right? So I purchased this new door seal. Okay, that was 20 bucks or so. Real easy to put in, just pops out. New one just kind of slides in. You got to get it, a little bit of an angle. Didn't fix it. So I got this new door seal. That was another, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks. Didn't fix it. So I'm sitting here and I'm staring at it, and I got the lid or the front off of it, and I'm watching it wash, and I realize there's a ton of water spraying out the front of it. So there's kind of like this little channel that it all goes into, right? So I yank this sucker off, and I realize that there's a big crack in it. So I hooked this up to my sink, started running water through it, and water is just spraying out of this. So my guess is that when it's running, the water is coming out in a big massive stream right here, and it's hitting this a lot more than it normally would. So bought a new one. We're gonna put this in. It just snaps in. That's it. Bought a new one of those. That was $43 from some parts place, and I had to pay shipping. I think you can get them on Amazon or something like that too. So now I'm going to put this back together and see what this stupid thing wants to do. We'll see. Just a little add-on here. So I took the front door of it off, and so what I would see down here, to take the front door off, there's two screws inside of it. You just take it off, it just pops off. All right. What I would see was down in here, it would fill up quite a bit with water. So that's why, I replaced that before. But where that piece was broken, there was so much water spraying out of here and not through the rest of the head that I think it was too much for it to handle. Now I will say that through the course of me attempting to repair this, I performed a fair amount of percussive maintenance. So now, to get it to do anything, I have to push on this or strike it. So that was good. It's good stuff. And that at least gets it in the next mode. But, oh my God. Before, when it was running, like this, there would be like a ton of water that would come spraying out through here. Like this thing would always be filled up. So now it's not. I guess that fixed the water thing, but now I got to figure out why I have to touch this in order for it to do what it needs to do. It's good stuff. Don't hit your dishwashers. Alright, so with the new piece, it's not leaking. It's fantastic. Also, I don't have to touch it anymore to get it to go to the next mode. I unplugged it, which, by the way, you should also unplug it anytime you're working on them. A professional would tell you that. I'm not a professional. But you unplug it, and I took all this off. There's a bunch of screws inside you take off, and I checked all the plugs and all that, kind of jammed them up in there a little bit, and plugged it back in and started it back up. It's running. I've ran 2 cycles on it now. It has not leaked. I have not had to touch it in order for it to work. So I'm going to consider this dishwasher fixed. Something else will break in this stupid house.